I call it on time enough. In the hopes that naturally my voice and this stream are being captured. And in the hopes that somehow you are here on time. I'd like to welcome you to the 57th Confession Podcast to do. Unless, of course, I forgot to scroll back and make it 57, in which case it's probably 56 or something ridiculous like that. But hey, I like to think it's 57 and we should be fine. If the audio is unbalanced as it pertains to the music coming over my voice, I apologize. In time, of course, we will sort this out. I'm hoping you guys had a great day. I'm hoping that everything, for the most part, is fine and dandy. Like sour candy. I'm gonna take a minute to quickly pull up the stream chat in a separate window so that I will have ease of access and looking at your comments throughout this confession podcast. Again, I hope that your day has been good. I hope you're doing fine. And I hope that things just get better as we progress. Rail Fanning has arrived in the stream chat and he says, "Hi, I'm here." Hello, Rail Fanning. Hope you're having a good time. One thing it does not appear that I can do is change the fucking I want to say like change the icon for this, which kind of sucks. I guess there's no way to do that in the midst of this. That bums me out. Usually I can give it like a thumbnail, and I've prepared one, but since I'm trying to stream via the PS4, this isn't something it's going to allow me to do. Fantastic. You know, that makes me feel great. You son of a bitch. My dream furry guy is Cyael, says Rail Fanning. Hilarious. Osama bin Keemster says, "Yo, Cyael." Hello, Osama bin Keemster. Quite the amusing name you've chosen for yourself, indeed. Trent Stapleton says, "You are my dream guy, Cyael." Nice. And Logan Schilling says, "Oh, thank God I needed this. Here's hoping that whatever I establish with this stream tonight will scratch that itch, so to speak, Logan. And you don't have to go full Wolverine in the stream tonight." Do you guys like that? It's an X-Men reference, because Wolverine's name in the X-Men universe is in fact Logan. I would like you guys to let me know if I'm doing alright in the sound department. You know, if the music is too loud, etc., we can modify it. And if not, I think we're just ready to go. I'm gonna try my best to keep from getting too excited tonight, keep it nice and calm. So if you're listening to this after the fact and you want something chill to just mellow out to relax, hopefully I can establish that. This game shouldn't be rustling my jimmies too much for the most part. Evan Saladin says, "Lord Cyael is my dream furry change." What? Osama bin Keemster says, "I'm not sure if you can remember, Cyael, but I'm the dude who shot his neighbor's eye in the first confession." Wow. I remember that, but your name wasn't Osama back then. Rail Fanning says, "Nomad tentacle porn is my shit." I'm glad that that's how you guys get down. Spookington says, "Sorry I missed the past few streams, just finished Daredevil Season 2 last night. Binge watching shows, a great distraction from whatever things may be going down in your life. Hope you're having a good time otherwise." Shot the Claw asks what a waifu is, so we're gonna go ahead and consult the internet because I can't be bothered for a tactical definition of something so charming. Waifu. Urban Dictionary defines waifu as a term coined by otaku and weeaboo alike for their 2D significant others, predominantly anime and video game characters. A waifu, in contrast to a harem, is the love between one man and his one and only waifu. You treat your waifu with the utmost respect and courtesy, and most refuse to even fap to their beloved, seeing the act as an insult to the non-existent woman they have committed themselves to. crazy. People are saying Wi-Fi. You guys are nuts. I love it. Well, it looks like we're going to do the whole loading thing again in the Division. You know, I intended to play with Tiffy Cakes tonight, but she seems to be missing in action.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
I want to know how to change a thumbnail. How to change thumbnail for live event YouTube. The bottom line is, I believe if it's not jumping out at me and blatantly obvious, then it may not be something that is possible as far as the game is concerned. We should probably fuck around on this privacy and make it pickled out until we can establish whether or not Tiffy Cakes is going to be joining. So there's that. I think the bottom line is I'm not going to be able to oh hell yeah, here's the thumbnail. So take the thumbnail, you want it? So does it have a thumbnail now? YouTube doesn't know. And I can't just sit here standing around. I have a stream to run. So, Cyael, you raped my ears earlier raging. What, on Spelunky? With stripes? What a fun time that was. Speed level me again, Cyael? Lord Convector, the honest truth is, I have no problem with you being in here, but I think you and I both know that you would level faster fucking around, going through shit on your own terms, because it tends to take about twice as long for me to drag through. And it's weird, you know what I mean? Because, okay, this is like how I feel. I feel like it should just be me fighting people my own level, and I shouldn't even feel it, you know what I mean? But when you're here, it's like they're tougher and things take longer when you're at a lower level. So I don't know, it's like the game's designed in a way to fuck. And like, I want to give Destiny a whole bunch of shit because I enjoy this way more than I do enjoy Destiny, but like, as far as playing with friends, they have totally fucked this game up. As far as like, if I'm higher level than you, they have ruined it. But let me scroll down here and catch up to what people are saying. Raccoon the Like says, hello there, stream. Hello, Raccoon the Like. Lord Convector says, worst case, someone else can join. Evan Saladin Faye, the Cowboy Bebop is my waifu. You've made an entire show your waifu? Nice. Georgia and I will be able to make sure you have any further information on the phone. Georgia? What? Okay. Some guy, thank you, babe. My dream weeaboo is you, Raccoon. Alright, so I should finally be able to get down to some business in this fucking game. Since it's Cyael time solo. We can figure out what's going on over there. Take the measly amount of experience over there associated with it. And go have a good time. It's a very charming amount of people in the stream right now. It'd be nice if it stayed that way. Because I don't even have to look off screen for the amount of things that you guys are typing. And that's sexy too. Lord of Predator says, show your stance. Cyael, show your stance. What? Listen. Stardust says, nigga, do something else than these confession podcasts. Stardust, kindly suck my balls. Like, this is what I have going on a nightly basis. And if people weren't interested, they wouldn't show up. Inexplicably, you're here. And even if you're just here to let me know that you would like something else going on, I don't hear you suggesting anything. Because considering this is the 50th Confession podcast, and one of the main things you'll hear Cyael saying is, hey, send me things that you would like me to do. Send me this, send me that, in the interest of variety. Instead, I have you shimmying on in here with your bullshit going, bro, do something else. But what is that something else? Because I would imagine whatever proceeds forth from your fingers would be some stupid 14-year-old styled confession that I wouldn't even give the effort to fake laugh at, as opposed to actually considering as actual content. But I don't mean that in a hostile way. I mean that in a like, you probably are subscribed to Leafy on YouTube type way. So I guess it is an insult, right? Rude. Cyael, you're so rude. Rude. God, oh, you're so rude, Cyael. Some guy says, I want you to play kazoo for me at night when we go to sleep, Raccoon. What a thing to say. Raccoon says, I'd love to, but I don't have a kazoo, nor have I ever played one. Well, I'm pretty sure if you're confident enough, you can play a kazoo, man. It's not like it's a real instrument that takes any kind of skill to play. It's essentially you blowing in like and humming. I don't know. You could probably make a kazoo noise with your face, and it would sound fairly similar to what you really need to do. Man, what are people saying? Some guy, you don't have a kazoo. That's good. Listen, once again, welcome everybody. I see you guys have finally made it in. Are you people on my team? Probably not. Okay, he's dead. That guy's dead. Just gonna reload this hilarious weapon. He dropped the grenade on himself, and it didn't even hurt him. Maybe he retreated faster than I gave him credit for. That being said, welcome once again, everybody, to the, no, I'm not thinking about a harmonica, I'm thinking about a measly-ass kazoo. But can't you, like, the thing is, as a musician, I want to call it an embouchure, but I don't know how to describe that to somebody who doesn't play an instrument. So I want to say, based on how you pucker your lips against the kazoo, I know you guys love hearing me talk about puckering lips, but based on how you pucker your lips against the kazoo, you can you can manipulate the sound or pitch of what's going into that stupid thing. But in a way, I think you can kind of cheat the kazoo by just humming to get it to go up and down, regardless of whether or not you can do what you need to do. April has arrived in stream and says, hola Cyael. Hello, love bunny. Natasha T says, hi, we're talking about the kazoo kid. Oh wait, it's like a meme? Shit, I don't know anything about it. I apologize. Raccoon Like says, I've grown to not really care about that kind of stuff anymore. Some guy says, I will, no matter how much trash, dead animals and more you leave around the house. Boy, I sure love you on kazoo. Who knows what the stream is talking about tonight? Welcome to a Sunday night Confession podcast. This is number 57. Tonight we're going to be talking about our dream significant others. Your dream girl, your dream guy. Maybe even a dream animal, since I know that's how some of you guys get down. Let's be real. That's the problem. I'm really trying to figure out a way in which to get this done, like leveling in a way that's a little bit fast, and I think the only way to do that is to matchmake with other people around my level. But at the same time, if I were to just knock out a whole bunch of these matchmaking ops really quickly, we'd probably be in business. Bowl of Salad says, my dream waifu is a fox that smells like green tea and also tastes like green tea. It's got to smell and taste like green tea. Lord Convector says, Cyael, your party is not open mind inviting me. You still want to come, man? Oh, here we go. To be honest, like, I should have just made a new character to play with them. That's what we should do, because I think we can make another new character. Open group. Oh, boy. Open group it is. That being said, Spookington the Skeleton says, Cyael, I got Superman Red Sun. It's awesome. Is that a specific type of Superman? I'm not familiar. I wish Stripes were here, because she's like the resident, she is indeed the resident fucking DC universe master or whatever. My dream guy would have to enjoy anal. Damn, Natasha! You're actually into anal? Why specifically? You like the stimulation of the asshole, I'm guessing. The thing is, and this is gonna sound very short-sighted, like I don't know because I don't participate in it, but the bottom line is I'm not into anal, and I've always said plenty of times, like, if I were gonna be into anal, I might as well oh sweet god, if I were gonna be into anal, I might as well have sex with a man. You know what I mean? That being said, I would figure that the main benefit of anal would be that it would be tighter. And this, of course, is only extending to fucking... It's only extending to women that are loose, do you know what I mean? As rude as that sounds. It would extend to people who are with a chick that's loose and they want to feel like they fucking a sweet, tight little new pussy again. I'm really not in the mood for how fucking hard that asshole's flanking me over there. And I'm essentially completely out of med packs. I need to switch back to the normal thing that I typically use. And we're gonna do that right now. I hope I don't get fucking shot in the midst of this jiggle woms. Now that I have that back, I can just on the spot heal myself. Fuck me. And there's nothing to really... How are they all over the place? Get over the thing, please. You can't, can you? Fucking great. Great. My own fault, man. Whatever. Pausing the game to do shit. Whatever. Last time we were playing this game, I was worrying about other people getting downed, and I'm not doing that this time. So I've switched back to whatever I had before, so I can... There's like kind of like a med pack ability that can on the spot heal you, but in switching back to it, I kind of just got pringled. Natasha T says, I'm a girl. I'm aware. Oh, anal on him, Cyael. Why? Why are you into that? Why are you into pegging? Why don't you just like put on a dildo and play with a girl? Why would you want to do that to a man? That's kind of weird. That's very specifically weird. And like, I don't know, that's not masculine in my opinion. Not that any gay men are weird or that men should want to experiment, but again, if a man were into pegging, why wouldn't he be fucking other men, Natasha T? I don't mean to get passionate or fired up about this, it's just fucking weird to me. It's fucking weird. And, you know, as a man, I'm not into anal with women either because, and this is going to sound totally rude, but trust me, this cock has never had a problem as far as finding a tight pussy. And the problem is, I guess because of its size, typically tight pussy is never something I have to worry about. All the pussies are... What I'm saying is, I don't see the appeal. If I were going to fuck a woman in the ass, I'd fuck a man. And that's not what I'm about. That being said, I'm certainly not about being fucked in the ass, and can't imagine a man that would. You know? I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be on the toilet and take a dump that feels so great that I'm like, man, I've really got to try getting fucked up the ass. Joking, of course. Are you serious? Like, do you imagine the world that people are living in? We're going the wrong way here. We need to go back. We have to go back to the island. That being said, Logan is saying, ha, bottom line, pun, 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 pun. You guys are crazy. Natasha is not a transsexual. She is full female, and that's who she is and what she's about. Evan Saladin says, my dream waifu would have to like my fan fiction, or she's out. Well, I guess it's your, you know, it's all of your dreams, so I appreciate and respect them. And, if you, like, I know, Natasha T, I thought you were with somebody right now, so... If you're in a relationship where your person doesn't like that, I apologize and I hope that you figure that out for him. Not enough water. Wow, I can't even give the chick something if I wanted to. Spookington says, right now I'm rummaging through some of my belongings and I found the cartridge for Hey You Pikachu. I bought this last year and I never had an N64. I don't know why I got it. People bought me 3DS games, but I don't own a 3DS. So that's funny in itself. Natasha T says, don't question my turn-ons. I pegged a straight guy before. Nigga, he wasn't straight. He wasn't straight. I know people want to fool you into believing, oh, I'm just experimental. I'm comfortable with my sexuality. But there are no straight men, for real straight, that are like, you know what I'm in the mood for? Taking something up the fucking butt. This is a fucking faggot. There's nothing, you know, there's nothing wrong with your sexual preference. Who you want to be is who you want to be. But straight men, right? Do not get so confused and experimental where they're just like, oh man, I'm going to see what it's like to get a hand job from a dude. You know what I mean? That's not something that we want, right? That's something that like a straight man is tricked into. Like fucking, like getting sucked off by somebody that looks like a girl but is really a man. He can be straight. You know what I mean? When you're tricked, that's straight, dude. But when he's just like, you know what? I love you so much, I'm willing to try anything with you. Put on that dildo and fuck me in the ass, right? That's gay. That's straight to you? How does that? What does being straight mean? We should just change we should really change what this stream tonight is about into what does straight mean to you guys, because by definition, right? I get it. Like you would want to say, oh, it means that he's into women. So as long as a woman is the one putting on a fake cock and putting it up his ass, then it's fine. But like, what is the cock simulating? Do you know what I mean? Oh, Jesus Christ! The hell happened over there? Get down. Why aren't you taking? I'm climbing up now. What kind of world? I just don't know, guys. You guys freak me out. And I know Natasha T, and I know she's like teasing me. I'm not gonna let you guys get under my skin with this homo talk. Homo tonight. Ugh. April says that Charmander's her dream soulmate. I don't know how. Because Charmander's so short. I'm surprised she wouldn't go Charizard. Logan says, I don't understand anal in general. Nasty stuff comes out of there. Stuff not supposed to go in. You know, that's just how some people get down. Somebody really behind me? People are really behind me? Well, this guy's like probably spawning them behind me. And they're all level 19 and taking no damage from my attacks. This is very weird in itself. Because I'm level 19. People are already down. This is fun. I really don't understand what's happening here. I'm level 19. How am I doing so little damage to these fuckboys? Okay. Okay. Right. Holy shit, word? They're everywhere. Come on a little bit closer. Give me the shot. Give me the shot, though. That being said, let's get back in here. I feel like none of us are discussing our true loves because, man plus woman equals disabled, says Rail Fanning. But yeah, April said that Charmander's her dream soulmate. I want to know how that's possible considering Charmander's ridiculous height. Out of ammo. This is fun. I mean, I get the challenge associated with the more people in here, the fucking more challenging it should be. But maybe more people drive me insane. Who fucking die over there? Where's the other guy and what's he doing? There's two of them now. There's two other guys. Mental, Pimental, and Dazaic. Interesting. What I'm saying is, Logan Schilling says, I don't understand anal in general. I read that. Lord of Predator said, you'll love it. I'm not going to try that. I haven't seen a penis in ages. I am very single. Natasha, you've seen plenty of penises on the internet. I know how you get down. Raccoon likes a shit confession a couple of streams ago. Someone brought up Katawa Shoujo. I started playing it and fell in love with Rin, one of the characters. I've already become upsettingly obsessive with her. Seriously? I can't go an hour without thinking of her. Interesting. Well, can you imagine when virtual reality stuff is going to come out? Are you going to be one of those people who gets that type of stuff? The virtual reality, like, waifus and stuff? Love Bunny Rar says, Charmander and Pikachu are my soulmates. When's the last Pokemon you played, April? I'm curious. Falcon 2 says, I feel in love with a bird. My true love is a bird. Okay. Evan Saladin says, I'm going to gift Cyael Star Wars Battlefront on Steam in the next couple of streams. Do it. You know what I'm talking about, homie? Do it. The old Battlefronts were amazing. Logan Schilling says, straight means not gay. You know, here's the argument that I know that they would give, okay? You know, if I'm attracted to women, this is the argument that I know that they would give. So listen to the argument that I believe that they would give. If they're attracted to women and allow women to do things that a man would do to them, then it's not gay to them, right? Because it's not a man doing it, it's a woman. And you know, that's the difference or whatever. But it's still gay as hell to me. You know? It's like when gay women, like, yo, gay women can say, okay, they're not attracted to men, okay? But they still like a dick up the fucking vag. Do you get what I'm saying? They may not like men, but, like, we still fit together, homie. You're still going to be using dildos in the shape of a man's organ because we were built that way. That's, like, what we like. That's how we fit. And that's what, like, there's other ways. Yeah, we can finger the chick. We can tongue the chick. You see what I'm saying? But, like, bro, why lie to yourself? I don't know what's happening. Damn, it's, like, so constantly blurry as hell out here. It is so constantly blurry. Out of ammo still, homie? Jesus Christ. Where is the ammo store at, though? Okay, just gonna reload for an hour. Give me a sec. Oh, he was reloading too. How sweet. That's so sweet of him. Man, people are taking some tank in these shots. I'd shoot him in the head all the time if the game cared. Game don't care about headshots. Game doesn't care about you. Alright, look. Just pick up this thing on the ground. Maybe this is ammo over here too. Ammo?
Hostile forces approaching.
More hostile forces. They come in to drop it. Like porno flick bitches out here. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw one of these grenades I keep hearing about. And, like, in case that nade wasn't enough, maybe. Man, he is tanking them. He's a level 19 just like me. I feel like such a baby. You know what? Fuck this game. I'm just gonna go somewhere, take cover. Looks like convector's down. And then I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this guy in the face. He's dead. I'm gonna go around the cover and we're gonna read the stream. Guys, let's pretend like I'm paying full attention to the stream because I love you all. Welcome to the 57th Confession Podcast, where tonight we're talking about your dream waifu, dream furry, or dream man, you know? I'm totally not paying attention to the stream balls. Natasha Chi says, yeah, I have an A spot. Ew. I just happened to have a strap on and I suggested I do it and he agreed. I'm not kidding with you. I'm serious. Well, look, if he agreed to it, that's fine. I just wouldn't consider him the straightest of men because I will not at any point be taking a dildo up the ass, Natasha. Sorry, that's just how I roll. Remember that time the game was trying to spawn these dudes like right in front of me? Can y'all not? Maybe? Just a little bit. Just a little bit of the, oh my god, oh my god. Well, can't expect this guy that was right next to me to revive me because he's dead too, so the encounter's failed. Is everybody down? Why did I fail the encounter based on the fact that I'm down when there's two other assholes here with me? Like, you wanna give me a fucking shot, game? What a fucking gingerbread for Hoosier Bruges. And this guy is really not trying to revive me. Well, I guess that's the end of that, huh? Why did he go to the weaker Lord Convector first? This is why I don't want people on this fucking team. Because alone I could expect to be alone. And know that if I'm not going to do it, nobody is. But this is just fucking bullshit. That being said, we respawn back at a base. Spookington says, I went to my comic book shop and was really hoping to find some trade paperback on Punisher 2014. I couldn't find it, so I got Ghost Racer, Superman, Red Sun, and Legends of Tomorrow. Spookington, I love you to death, but I can't identify with you and your passion for going out to comic book shops and getting all of this, like, corny ass, especially DC shit. I don't know anything about it. I'm sorry Stripes isn't in the stream, because she could, you know, tell you all about this kind of stuff that I know nothing about. Chloe says that her true love would have physical aspects that are completely relative. Someone who calls me on the carpet and can take a joke, make fun of me. More adventurous than I am, not threatened by my smarts or relationship with other guys. So you think your intellect to other men is something that they're frightened of you as it pertains to, like, your personality, Chloe? Is that like a trait that you think just scares dudes off because most dudes want a dumb bitch? Like, here's what you need to understand, Chloe. I feel like what you just described pretty much sums up boys in any and every relationship. If you're looking for a man, he's not gonna not expect you to have friends and shit like this. He's not gonna be scared off because you can think and you have a mind of your own. It's something that should be expected of you. But I don't know. How smart do you think you are, Chloe? Love you, I love you. Someone will help an old lady cross the road. Well, who doesn't? You know, you got a lot of scumbags. I think the scumbags that wouldn't help a woman across the road are pretty easy to spot. Guy that wouldn't hold a door open for somebody, so to speak. EB Agent has rolled into the stream talking about, my dream partner in real life would listen to the song All About Soul by Billy Joel. Yeah, and if that guy, for some reason, did not listen to that song, he couldn't be her soulmate. Do you understand me? You got one thing on the list of shit that I need from you as a dude in my life, and that's to listen to this one specific song. Oh, you haven't heard it? Fuck off, brah. Fuck off, brah. I'm kidding. EB Agent goes on to say, my dream partner is the person who fits the description in those lyrics. Cyael, I bought a tablet today because I was fucking sick of not being able to find the books or comics I wanted to at supposed bookstores. Well, welcome to the 21st century. Carson Edson says, hey, I'm going through streaming and I'm asking people what color lightsaber they would choose. So what would you choose? Chaw, bruh. Well, I guess if I had to choose a lightsaber color, it'd probably be blue. But a lot of people would probably choose a blue lightsaber. I'd probably choose purple, but Mace Windu has like that iconic purple lightsaber. So I don't know, man. I think, would a white lightsaber be like to, I don't know, up my own ass? I like the idea of a white lightsaber. But I feel like it'd be up my own ass. Dude, there's a lot of shit going down over there, and the worst part is every other encounter is just like Babytown frolics compared to my level. I'm getting... Oh, wait, that's a decent amount of experience over there. So fuck it, let's just head over there. I didn't think it was that decent an amount of experience. Oh, boys. Spookington? No, Eb Agent. For example, the original 52 out of print, but it's available on Kindle. Well, I'm glad you guys are setting yourselves up to be able to find what you need and what you want. Logan Schilling says, someone who gives mutual respect, honesty, integrity, loyalty, and more importantly, love. Look, I'm glad that you guys have such a, clear-cut, traits that you would like in a significant other. For me, it's a very simple list, and that's, I just want to be able to communicate with my partner. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm dead. Chill. It's all really about me not noticing these people until it's too fucking late, isn't it? Fuck you. The chosen one will strike you all down in the night. I'm not about being surprised because I know it's getting on. And then all my guns are running out of ammo. I just got switched to the other gun, right? Dumb. Look, it's never ending. Thank God I was quick enough to blow them all away with that stupid little monkey cannon explosion thing. That shit is really hilarious. That being said, the two traits that I'm looking for in a lover or significant other are as follows. Communication. Something that I'd like to be able to do fluently, without hesitation. I want it to be effortless. I want it to be something that we really don't even need to think about. It doesn't need to necessarily reach the level where we're completing each other's sentences, but I want us to be able to almost tell what each other means without speaking too much. I want us to be on the same page. I want us to be able to, like, play a game of Pictionary and know what we're talking about before we really even get into it. I know that sounds candy-ass and corny, but you'll find that not just in intimate relationships, but platonic ones as well, being able to easily and fluently communicate with a partner is something of a luxury. That being said, the other thing that I'm looking for is mutuality, because it's easy to have a partner where you feel one way about them, but it's not always easy to have a partner that you feel a certain way about that is mirrored by that partner. That partner does not and will not always feel the same way. One more time, welcome to the 57th Confession Podcast Studio. I'm Cyael, and you guys fucking know that. Why the hell am I saying stuff like this? Today we're talking about your dream guy or girl, your dream waifu, if you will, your dream animal, if that's what you're fucking into. The one thing that I love, the interesting one as far as I'm concerned, not saying that you guys weren't interesting in your submissions, but Natasha wants a guy that will let her fuck him up the ass, and I think that's just gangbusters. I think that's pretty cute. So, if the stream is done talking about lightsaber color, Not that I'm stopping you guys. Continue. I love that you're all passionate about your comic books and your lightsabers. And I'm right there with you. I don't want to come off like some kind of like jock that's like, I can't get down on your nerdy shit, you fucking nerds. I love lightsabers. I love Star Wars. Wait a minute. These guys aren't my team either. Oh my god. It just keeps happening over and over. Dodge, roll backwards. Uh-oh. Oh my god. It never ends. I just keep stumbling into situations where, holy shit. You want to heal yourself? Bah. It's because it spot lags when you're in a match with another person. Like, I can tap the button and it won't do anything for, honestly, at least a second. And that's fine. I'll fucking get used to it. Jesus Christ. Wait, somebody's to my left. This could get better. Nobody's here. I apologize, guys. I don't know why I keep getting into it in this corny ass game. There's like a dude just standing up on top of the roof. He's probably one-shotting people. What level is that guy? Okay, yeah, getting back into what I was saying earlier, Raccoon like goes on to say, my dream partner would be able to get me off my fucking ass and make me get a goddamn life. That's ultimately your choice, bro. You gotta be the one to be able to do that. I'm too lazy to really care about anything at all and won't get work done unless someone motivates me to do it. Raccoon, get off your fucking ass and do some work, dude. You're gonna be looking back at this time in your life as time wasted as opposed to time spent and feeling like you haven't accomplished much and that you've wasted yourself. Don't spend your life as one of those people waiting for something to occur that's not gonna occur, because in this situation it sounds like you're waiting to be provoked by some mystery woman that's gonna like slide into your how the fuck do I get over there? I think we have to go around. We have to go around. Everybody's just standing in the street. It's freaking me out. That being said, yeah, man, don't wait for somebody to be your motivator. Take a step at a time. It's very easy to do things like sequentially as far as a little at a time. Like, think of it as like, say you want to do like 50 push-ups by the end of the week. Do 2 a day. You know what I mean? And whether or not that sounds like it's going to accomplish anything or not, you don't need to fucking worry about that. All you need to worry about is that 2 push-ups a day are better than none come the end of the week. Just take small steps and get things done. Falcon 2.0 says, God damn it, I told myself I wouldn't shitpost this time. EB Agent J says, essentially my dream partner is someone who is supportive of the fact that I'm crazy, gives me space when I need it, and is close when I need that. I mean, you know, most people who are competent will give people that kind of space, as well as cater to your crap. You don't need to associate with people that just consider you weird. Be yourself, and let the people who gravitate to you based on who you are be who you associate with. Don't try to befriend people that are not the types that, you know, would probably just naturally associate with you. Because I get a lot of people asking me, how do you make friends, Cyael? And I'm like, look, not everybody is somebody you need to be a friend with, you know? Some people are really superficial. Some people only exist to take from you what they can get. And that kind of sucks in a way. But it's how things go. No, this isn't where we're supposed to go. We're headed towards that dumb, it's like over here. Is it on top of something? Is it where we're supposed to go over there? Because it seems like it just disappeared. Why do we care about whatever this is? Isn't there normally like a fucking... Lord Convector is somewhere, and he's shooting down at me, it looks like. This is like... Okay, God. Focus on the damn stream, maybe. Because none of this matters. Is this really an elevator I can get in? Oh, now I'm in the safe zone. Even better. Whatever. Chloe says, ew, you patronizing me. I just came out of high school where I was drowned by nubile boys. All I know are selfish teens who were insulted by someone smarter or whatever. Then, you know, look, teenagers really are kind of balls deep in the competition to see who's smarter, or who can come off like they're more capable of certain tiers of thought. And that's really not all life is about. To be honest, life is more about keeping your mouth shut in certain situations and letting certain things pass, because wisdom is the application of the knowledge. You know, just spouting out how much knowledge you have. You know, I want to say the smarter you are, the stupider you think you are. Whereas, like, when you do think you're smart, it's because you're typically, you know, not all together as far. How did Lord Convector get to where I was? I took a hilarious way to get here from the looks of it. So I wonder if these people are behind a wall of sorts. Maybe I can just, boom, shakalaka. Maybe you take cover, Cyael. Maybe everything goes better than... Oh my god. Well, there goes me. Hopefully I'm right by this dude and he can just revive me quickly before this dude walks up and blows his brains out because he's flanked. Okay, he's not really reviving. That's cool too. I guess we're all on the ground, but look at this guy jiggling out in the wall. You see this? Now that's funny. Anybody can see that guy in the wall. He is having a problem. That being said, let's catch up with the stream. I really need to catch up with the stream chat. Chloe says, Kyle's looking for someone who can finish his sandwiches. Very, very well executed. Haven't heard that one before. Actually, I have. Hilarious and original. I'm scrolling down at the bottom. Everybody don't hate me for it. Because I love you at the end of the day. Oh my gosh. Spookington says it was such a fucking stupid idea to make him immortal. I guess you guys are talking about comic books? Someone blunt and open that can handle me. April, when you say handle me, what do you mean? Because I really want to know. So let me know what you mean by handle me. Do you consider yourself wild, April? Consider yourself wild? I want to know. But yeah, no. I figured blunt, you know, like being blunt wouldn't be as popular as people like to pretend it is. People will say that they want honesty out of their partner, that they want someone who's going to be blunt and not, you know, walk on eggshells, not beat around the bush, not pussyfoot and sugarcoat things. But at the end of the day, girls get their feelings hurt pretty easy sometimes, you know, and it's not even their fault the majority of the times, you know. They get unstable come a certain part of the month. I'm not saying this to be insensitive. I'm saying this because it's the truth, you know. As part of your biology, you're going to have an imbalance of hormones come a certain part of your month, like almost like clockwork. It's unfair. And, you know, I totally am behind being reasonable and extending a hand and, you know, kind of understanding what you're going through while you're going through it. But as men, as beings of logic, like as a man that's just all about rational and being logical, it's like sometimes I feel like almost an apology is demanded after some of the bullshit that goes down concerning women going nuts, because that's what you guys do. And I can't tell you how many teachers I made cry when I was in school, because I was like, look, the way that you're being right now is unreasonable, and I would hope that you're like during this period, because it's just like you're punishing people that have nothing to do or understand what's going on because you're going through something. Like, that's not what you're here for. You have a job and you're not fulfilling those obligations because what you're going through is so fucking hard. I love getting off topic so hard, and I apologize. But that being said, welcome once again, everybody, to the 57th Confession Podcast. You guys need to feel free to confess whatever the hell you want to confess. Get it off your back. Feel like a weight has come off your shoulders. If you don't feel like saying anything, that's cool too. Kick back. Have a good time. Enjoy the cellar. Oh my god, they're fucking everywhere. This summer, Cyael is jumping back through the window of the movie Fuck What's Going On Out There, starring Pierce Brosnan and dude with a shotgun walking a little bit closer than he should be. Fucking, that guy's dead. It's not my job. Get back through the window, shit. Oh my god, he's got a shotgun my bows. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try using this thing that'll revive him because he's close. So he's gonna get up, right? But is he gonna fall back down? He gonna jump through the window like a smartass? Oh, it's just bad. You big dude, we do. You think they'll all walk over here in time? I think they'll all walk back over here in time. Fucking hilarious is that. So look, we can do this. Why would you go out there, Convector? Come on. I've revived him. So look, I don't care. I'm pretty sure that this game is not going to allow these turd burglars to just walk over here. Simple as that sounds. So I'm going to go ahead and read the stream chat because I could give a fuck. You think I don't have you pegged, game? I think the game will not allow these enemies to walk in here. But, you know, I have teammates as well, so they're going to do what they do and just be like, get your bed, Cyael, boo, boo, boo. Love Bunny says, handle my crazy ass, LOL, and in bed as well. Wow, wow. So you consider yourself crazy in bed, as well as, you know, just something that is a little out of hand as far as a female is concerned. That's not fine. If you know that you're crazy, you should take it down a notch. Falcon says, I didn't even know I went to R. Sanders for president. How do you not know that? Either way, I hope everybody's having a good night and that things are making sense in a big way. Does anybody have any questions for me? A stupid question to ask, but I just feel like, hey, I want to make sure that if you guys do have questions, that I can help you out. It's funny watching Lord Convector like dance around in the middle of battle when he's so blissfully out-leveled. Man. Kill that guy. Guy upstairs with like some kind of flashlight on whatever he's using. Can we stick our heads up, please? Yeah, talk about solid shots on that guy. Oh yeah. So we got more people coming or what? Is there somebody behind here? No. Oh, hello and welcome everybody. I hope you've had a great day so far, and if it wasn't great, then I hope it was relatively stress-free, and if it wasn't relatively stress-free, then I hope at the very least that it was so shitty that you can look forward to tomorrow for being at least better by contrast. My name's Cyael, but you guys fucking know that. Maybe I just like saying my name's Cyael. Did I tell you my name's Cyael? And Natasha likes pegging men up the butt, but Cyael's not about that, nor will he ever be. Welcome to the Cyael Podcast, Bears. Dreamweaver. Sorry, somebody named Dream Chaser is in the stream, and he says, confession. I robbed this little kid's iPad and Beat Studio. I pushed him to the ground and ran off with it. But why, Dream Chaser? I want to say, what did you get out of it? But I guess the obvious answer is you got a little kid's iPad and Beat Studio. It's kind of messed up, man. You never gave it back, I'm sure. Natasha T says, not funny confession. I tried to tell my teacher that my parents were abusing me. He stopped me mid-sentence and said that I was lying and that parents don't treat their kids that way. Wow, how presumptuous of him. What a fuckboy. I hate that. You should have told a counselor, though, Natasha. Did you take the time to tell a counselor? Falcon says, I was here before Candy. You guys are talking about Candy Stripes? Yeah, Falcon says Candy brought us the furries. Candy didn't bring the furries. Candy was essentially an undercover furry when she got here. I didn't know about it until it was too late. Not saying that, you know, it would have changed who I was and how I reacted with her, so to speak. But I didn't know about it for a while. Devin Heedley says, Cyael, if you could have sex with a bee... Should I even continue that? And only a bee, and you were bee-sized, would you do it? If I was bee-sized, dude... Wait, if I was bee-sized, no. Because if I were a human and I would... Are these like nice people? Yeah, these are civilians or whatever. There's somebody in here named Red Eye Jedi. Interesting. Who's this over here? Cunning gentleman. I don't know any of these people. Not even a little bit. Let's go do that. It can't be that hard. Well, how do we get over there? It's a real question. Alright, so that being said, let me continue with the, Oh yes, I was answering this question. No, if I were a human that was the size of a bee, would I fuck other bees? No. It'd be weird. If I were a bee, sized like a bee, then I'd fuck other bees that were bee-sized. I'd fuck other bees regardless of their size. If I was like a little tiny bee and was like, hey, be mama? And she was like the size of a house. I'd be like, let me get in that Porsche. Be throwing a hot dog down the hallway. Oh my god, guys, die. I got a stream going on. Like, you can't just be enemies out here. It should just be experience, like, hanging in the air for me to walk through. Kind of like, you ever play a game called Knights on the Sega Genesis? You guys ever hear about Knights? Is that before your time? There was a game called Knights on the Sega Genesis. Or was it the Sega Saturn? The Sega Saturn may have in fact been the first time that we had an iteration of the video game Knights. You basically just flew and you would fly through hoops. It was like a better version of that terrible Superman 64 game that came out. And if you guys don't know about that, then consider yourselves lucky. Scrolling down the stream chat, EB Agent J says, told my mom her boyfriend was abusing me publicly, and she made it look like she cared and was fixing it. Privately, she called me a drama queen and kept seeing the dude. Yep, you've told me that before, and for that I apologize. Spookington the Skeleton says, I read a fan fiction about Jesus and Shrek fucking in the shower, and I read another one where Jesus gave birth to a baby that sucked on Shrek's ogre's nipples. So I read that, you know, and that's time that neither I or you guys, having listened to that, will ever get back. Thank you for that, Spookington. You're on thin ice. Natasha from Railing says, can't tonight, I'm busy, maybe next week. Crimson says, Falcon, I believe that I had Candy on a different site, and I saw her when she started coming to the streams. If you want, you can check the old streams. Okay. Somebody asked if I like Costco peanut butter. I don't know the difference between regular peanut butter and Costco peanut butter. What's the real difference, guys? You guys gotta let me know. You see what I'm talking about? You know what the worst part about this game is? Every street you're walking down has got tons of dudes. And yeah, it's like I don't know if I dislike it or if I love it, because it's just experience hanging around, I guess. Aime has arrived and says, my waifu would be either Jennifer Connelly, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, or a young Pam Grier. I don't know what Pam Grier looks like. I don't know what any of those chicks look like, but for some reason I'm curious as to what Pam Grier looks like. Pam Grier, Pamela Suzette Pam Grier, is an American actress. She became famous in the early 1970s after starring in a moderately successful women in prison and blaxploitation film. I'm surprised that you... Damn, this chick is busty. She played Foxy Brown in the Foxy Brown movies. Ooh. Damn. Oh my god, this female is busty. For a 70s chick too? Oh my god, are there naked pictures? Not that I'd be looking that up on stream. Hello and welcome everybody to Cyael, remembering that this is a live podcast. You know, welcome to number 57. Tonight we are talking about whatever the hell you want to talk about as fucking usual. But feel free to confess what you may be looking for in a perfect or dream significant other. A waifu, a boy toy, you know? Would it be a slave? You know what I mean? Would it be somebody who likes taking it up the butt? Tell me the truth. You can confess anything here. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's going to be the wiser. Aime goes on to say that that would be her dream waifu. I love your honesty. Hello, Aime. Rail Fanning says, who cares how long you've been here? The cult of Cyael don't care. Did not tell a counselor, Natasha T says. Teacher was the first adult I told. They always told me that no one would believe me. I deserved the treatment. The teacher brushed me off. I assumed my parents were... She goes on to say, I don't know where she's going on to. How can you guys write things this long? Raccoon likes a shit confession. My relationships usually end early because I enjoy my solitary time too much. I'm not sure if it's a flaw or they're just being inconsiderate, but I definitely makes me more self-conscious. You need to find somebody that you fucking match up with, dude. It's not like you're living in a world where you're baby trapped with a bitch where it's like you had a baby by this chick so you're stuck with her, dude. Find somebody that links up with you and enjoys their solitary time as much as you. Like, I like to think that I'm a shut-in. I'm a hermit. You know what I mean? I have things that I do where I'm just by myself all the time. But that doesn't mean that I wouldn't love the company of somebody that I identify and get along with in a big way. We could probably live under the same roof. And when we're in the mood for each other, we're in the mood for each other. And we're hanging all over each other. And we're all over each other. And we're just in the same room and going nuts. And when we both decide that we need a little bit of alone time, whether it's like at the same time or, you know, it's in shifts where I want her and she doesn't want me, or she wants me while I don't want her, we can come to an agreement and leave each other alone for a little bit of time. You know? What is it? Makes the heart go fonder or some bullshit like this when you're away from each other. You know what I mean? the amount of buildup will be even better. It'll make for situations that blah, blah, blah. I'm boring myself, motherfucker. I'm boring myself, motherfucker. So here's what I'm saying. Find somebody that you identify with. Stop faking it. You know what I mean? This is the main problem that I have with transgender people, is that you're putting out something of yourself that's not true to who you are. So if you're literally putting on a mask, you know, spending an hour on makeup, doing all this shit and going out, trying to attract somebody, right? Then who do you expect to get other than somebody that's into the fake you? Not the real you, but the you that you put all this effort into being and that you wouldn't be at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Be real with your fucking self. And maybe the person that ends up all about you will like who you really are, as opposed to anything else. So there's nothing wrong with loving and wanting alone time. Find somebody else who's going to respect that. Moving on. Jesus Christ. Confession from Josh Army. The last 2 relationships I was in have made me weary of catching feelings again, so I'm just doing what I gotta do for me to be successful before I stress about dating again. A very mature standpoint, you know what I mean? I don't want to say how old are you, because this is a conclusion that I feel logic should have led you to, but I should just shut my mouth because at least you've arrived at the necessary conclusion. You need to worry about you before you worry about anybody else, and all that other shit will slide into place. You're gonna be fine, you know? You're gonna be fine. Some people make the mistake of thinking like, you know, they need to fix this one thing before anything else will make sense. When in reality, sometimes if you fix the other things, then the other things will make sense. Okay, he's been revived by this guy. I was gonna get him, but it looks like we're okay. I'm scrolling down. Do you give a shit about politics? If so, what are your opinions? Falcon 2.0, I love you, but we've been doing this for fucking days. So I encourage you to watch another stream where I rant about the whole situation. I mean, everybody who has a brain should be on the same page, you know what I mean? What sucks is that, you know, the average American voter is going to be voting based on who they don't want in the office. I always point at the South Park analogy of the choice being between a giant douche and a turd sandwich. That's what it's gonna be. If it comes down to fucking Trump and Hillary, the people who are voting for Trump, yeah, they're gonna be racist, hoping that racism can get its way back into the White House by getting Trump in there, you know, but some of them are gonna be voting for Trump because they don't want Hillary to be president. And the people who are voting for Hillary are going to be voting for Hillary not because they don't know that she's a fucking sellout shill, but because they sure as hell don't want Trump in the White House. And think of it the way that you would. Logically, if you were forced to vote for somebody, you would probably make the choice based on who you don't want, considering you probably don't care about either of these motherfuckers. Do you get what I'm saying? So you would vote based on, God damn, I don't want Trump in the office, so I guess I'll pick Hillary. You know what I mean? That's all there is to say, because it's just a sad situation. Logan Schilling, Wolverine, says, confession. My dad was admitted to the hospital today with a blood clot in his leg and more in both his lungs, and the odds are that the odds aren't that great. And I couldn't stay at the hospital overnight with him because they only allow one person to sleep over in the room, and that's really bothering me because he might die while I'm not there. Sorry to be that guy, but seeing the notification for the stream definitely took away some of the stress. Well, I'm glad it could relieve a little bit of the stress. Like I told you, the reason that I do this is to try and not necessarily distract you from things that are going on in your life, but essentially give you something to take your mind off of something. Definitely give you something to laugh at. But even though tonight's getting a little bit edgy and dark or whatever, that being said, I can't tell you anything that you don't already know, you know? I can't tell you anything that you don't already know. And what sucks is things could go south, but it wouldn't make you any less a person for not being there. It wouldn't make you you know, somehow inconsiderate. You want to be there, but you can't. So if things happen, which I'm not saying that they will, but in the possibility that they do, you would have been there if you could have been there, which is more than some people can say. You shouldn't beat yourself up for something. God damn, I'm pressing the button. I fucking hate playing online, dude, because you press shit and it doesn't react for like an hour, and I'm over it. Playing a fucking video game while I'm trying to give like reasonable advice in a very serious situation. Why do I do this? Why do I do this? Why do I play this horse shit? Anyway, I love this game. I love Yukon Vector, and I apologize for my lack of dedication to the endeavor that is playing this game while we're in the midst of the stream. But Logan, hear me out, man. You definitely need to absolve yourself of feeling responsible or obligated to be there. You know what I mean? as crazy and as rude and as harsh and as blunt as it may sound, when people go, they go. And I know it would make you feel better if they were there. I mean, if you were there for them. But I think that he knows, you know, that if you could be there, that you would. I think it's an odd policy. So if you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at these fucktards who've made the rules that only one person can be there overnight. But, you know, hold fast to hope. Hope that, you know, he'll make it. And hope that you'll have the opportunity to see him again. And know that, you know, when things go south, if they do. I say when because I'm not saying that something bad could happen to him soon or something bad could happen to him now. I'm saying in the event that he passes, because we will all pass, remember him as what he was. Remember him for the things that he did. Remember who you were to him. And that's how he would want you to remember him. And he's proud of you. You know, whether he made it apparent, whether it was something that is something he told you very frequently or infrequently, it's, you know, it's the truth. Don't burden yourself with things that are out of your control. And this goes to everybody. Do not burden yourselves with things that are out of your control. Because in life, there's going to be tons of shit that you think you have control over. But in reality, you sure as fuck don't. I apologize for saying it as, you know, crazily as that. But that's the bottom line. Don't define yourselves by things that happen to you. Define yourselves by how you react to those situations. You guys have the power to establish yourself in a way that's, I don't know, in control. Or at least seemingly in control. So try your best. And even though you feel like your best ain't gonna be that good, feel like your best isn't that good, feel like your best isn't good enough, it is. Because you're still here, and some people can't say the same. With that, I'd like to once again welcome everybody to the 57th Confession Podcast. Tonight, again, you guys can confess whatever the hell you want to confess, just like Logan did. This place is this is a place you can get shit off your chest and try to feel better about whatever may be burdening you. I just want to offer you something maybe you haven't gotten. Again, hope your day was great. And if your day wasn't great, then I hope tomorrow is great by contrast. You know? Because you deserve that. Who are these hostile forces and where are they coming from and why are they here? Like, this is getting old. I just want to chill and talk to the stream and people are just like, Jesus Christ. Well, he's saying that I took away some stress, so I'm glad. I appreciate that. I'm scrolling down. You guys don't hate me. Oh boy. Evan Saladin says there's no sugar in Costco peanut butter. It's basically just peanut paste and it tastes like heaven. I'm glad that you like it. Welcome to the peanut butter stream. Real Fanning says my waifu would be a mix of Shakira, Kim Kardashian, Caitlyn Jenner, and I'm scrolling to the next comment. Aime says, Jesus Christ, we doing this running down the street with a shotgun shit, man? If I didn't have a vibrating controller, I wouldn't even know what was going on. That being said, continue. Aime says she's in Jackie Brown as well. Man, I'm really behind. I forgot I read that an hour. Basically, my dream wife, says Meme Machine, would be a classy Japanese chick with a nice medium-sized ass and C-cup titties. Why not D-cup titties? Why not double D-cup titties? Why y'all stopping at C? I guess you guys have a perfect image of what you think is beautiful in your mind, and I respect that. Lexia says, my whole thing for a long time was that I had to find someone who is as nerdy as me. It's more of having things in common type thing. Everybody wants to find somebody they identify with, so I hope you don't get on yourself for thinking, you know, that's weird that you want to find somebody that's as nerdy as you do. In many ways, that's a lot of people's dreams. They want to get down on the whole, you know, need to find a gamer girl, need to find an anime chick, need to find a girl that's into comic books, you know, or if you draw, you want to find somebody that draws as well. As a musician, you know, I'm very much enticed. And I don't know if I'd say turned on, but I get something of like a boner for people who are talented, whether it be in music or otherwise. Look, this guy's on the ground, just gonna revive him. Look at him doing the crab walk across the fucking hilarious. Okay, so that being said, let's scroll on with the comments here. Logan says, yeah, I'm just happy that I have this as a sort of way to take away from that situation for a while. And I'm glad you have it too, and I apologize, and I'm sorry. Candy Striped has arrived. Well, she was probably here an hour ago or something. And said, Cyael attracts moms. It's true. I do. You just gonna let this dude walk up? Is he taking any damage? God, this is some Super Saiyan lag in this game. I was shooting at that dude for about a minute and the game was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what bullets are and I don't know what they're supposed to do. Natasha T just put a whole bunch of emojis down and then said, I hate emojis. Weird. Weird. So I'm going to scroll down. Guys, don't get mad at me for it. EB Agent J says, my philosophy is after my crazy ass exes, it's time for me to not bother with romance until I get my shit together over a decade later, and you're still not quite there. Well, it's more a you thing now. Like I said, I want you guys to try your best to try and start defining yourself by how you handle situations as opposed to what happened to you. Coming specifically from, knowing a lot of women who have been molested or raped, you know what I mean? How they carry themselves. Obviously, it's not easy for most people. Obviously, it's not easy in general. It's never easy, really. But, I mean, if it's something that I feel like they can do, not saying that there's nothing worse or, everybody's unique. Everybody has their own challenges. And to some people, something as simple as, like, losing something is, like, the end of the world. Because people have varying thresholds and varying tolerances for shit that goes down in their life. But that's just the way that it goes. Silverfish Stick says, Cyael, why must this be the topic? Listen, dude. It's the topic because I've decided what the topic is going to be tonight as your dream person. However, maybe you haven't been here for longer than 4 fucking minutes, so let me go ahead and say the thing that I've said genuinely about 7 fucking times in the stream tonight. I encourage you to confess any and everything you want to confess. So if you have something specific that you'd like to get off your mind, Silverfish, go ahead and do so. Because you are not obligated or in any way restricted to the specific topic that I have read and left for you tonight, in the same way that you see that other people have said, screw the rules, I'm going to confess what the fuck ever I want. So why the hell should you feel like you need to be confined to that box? I don't want to confine you guys to a box. I in every way encourage you all to do whatever the fuck you want, as long as you don't go full John Jumbo in the stream. You see what I'm talking about? Inventory full. It's finally happened. It's finally happened. So it's about that time, huh? I'm using a gun and I gotta do inventory management. I almost hate myself for this. I almost hate myself. Are people coming down the street, or is that just him shooting in the middle of the street? Probably just him shooting in the middle of the street. What is a tactical sag? I don't care about these weapons. How about that? Let's deconstruct everything at the same time. That's gone. We're gonna go over here. 58, 48. This is not a fun, stream when I'm deconstructing things because I've run out of space. This isn't cool, bro. This is not fucking cool. So let me go ahead and mark that. Oh, that's actually stronger than what I'm using right now. But yeah, fucking continue with the stream chat, Cyael. Chloe says, Cyael, have you traveled much? Do you put any importance on seeing more than the inside of your room before your time ends? Chloe, I've actually been to just about every continent, excluding the one at the top and the bottom of the world. So if you're asking if I've broadened my horizons by traveling, yes, I've done that. However, a person doesn't need to do that to broaden their horizons. So I guess in the interest of satiating your curiosity, yes, I've done a lot of traveling. And again, it isn't for me, because I enjoy my own company, and I can get a lot done that it may take a lot of other people outside influences to get done. Fluku TV says, Goose for president. Well, he's all about the goose, baby. Candy Stripe says, popped in to say hello. Catch you guys later. Oh, Candy. She's so quiet these days. She was here earlier, for anybody who caught that stream. Creepy Boner says, I'm with my dream guy. Daddy is perfect and we are super cute together despite our major age difference. I don't know if you're serious sometimes, Creepy. I really don't. I just don't know if she's serious. The Creeper says, LOL, what the fuck is going on? Well, that's the real question about these streams. Chicken Man says, my dream waifu is anyone that will have sex with me. Bro, you can do better than that. I hope you people aren't paying for strange at the same time. The internet is a big place. And you have your smartphones. Get on your dumb apps that sort through local trash and put something out there that makes it apparent that you're looking for strange. Because chicks will bang anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Not women. If you're looking for women, you're going to have to try. But typical chicks, my God. Some are just in it to get dirty in a big way. So, get down and dirty if that's all you're about. Some people in here, unfortunately, I'm scared, define themselves and define their happiness by how much sex they have. And there's so much more than that. You know what I mean? But you know, again, if you can get by with something, if you can get by with just sex, I encourage you to find it. I encourage you to find it with another person who thinks the same as you. Like I said, get on an app, put yourself out there, make some shit happen, because it's not as dreary as you guys think it is, or certain people in here think it is. You guys scare the hell out of me. Me Machine says, Cyael, my in love with a nerdy Native American girl I go to high school with. We occasionally send each other nudes, but now she keeps talking about babies. Honestly, I came here to relax. Y'all are in high school and she's talking about babies? She's just messing with you. Set her straight. And remind her what age you guys are. How about that? Remind her how old both of you are. She's like, look, I'm serious about these fucking babies. This shit needs to go down. I apologize, because, you know, Convector's probably done with my shit. I'm just standing around instead of playing the game or whatever. This shit can lick my asshole right now. Oh, it's over there. Oh, God, they're all the way over there. Okay, look. Corona says, Frost waifu is the best waifu. Why are people spelling waifu without an A? I don't like that. Sleepyhead says, if the confession theme is dream babes, then I'd say mine has to be Hane Natsuki, because he is a precious nerd sweetie with an amazing voice. I don't know who that is. Tiffy Cakes has graced us in the stream, and Tiffy Cakes was supposed to be online, which is why I played The Division tonight, but she is in fact not online, and I'm asking for answers right now, Tiffy Cakes. If you can hear the sound of my voice, come correct with why you're not on the internet right now, because the purpose of me playing a little bit of The Division tonight in a capacity where I can barely keep up with this shit, because I'm trying to engage the people in the stream by reading their shit and giving them, you know, input, feedback, advice, whatever the fuck they're looking for. People asking me questions about peanut butter from Costco. I'm not mad at you. It's just like, what, man? I love it. I love that every stream I can take away something that just makes me go, nigga, what the fuck are you guys talking about? And then you guys, like, elect something as the new meme. Like, oh, she said she liked green tea. I declare green tea the new Cyael stream meme of the team beam. Oh, special beam cannon fire. Dragon Ball Z, am I right, guys? Ho, ho, ho. I like it when they play with the dogs. And I'm just like, alright, man. What's going on over here? Is this like a blue health enemy dude right here? What's going on here? What the fuck is this? Should he be here? Should he be in there? Is the game broken? I don't think he should be right there. I do not think he should be essentially trapped inside of that. But I don't make the rules, I just enforce them, so it looks like he's dead. That was hilarious. The game must have spawned him in there, oddly enough. Assault the stronghold. No, I don't want to do this now. I want to look at the stream. Me Machine says, no, I bought a lap dance. Closest I've gotten to buying Strange. Oh, no, bro. But I guess people throw away money at like strip clubs. I don't, you know, I'm not the type. Sorry. Karuna says, well, Natasha, I found this girl, paid for her food and bought her rent and video games for 3 years, then found out she hated me and cheated on me. Jesus Christ, sorry it went that far. I do apologize in a big way. Karuna goes on to say, BGD, basically they are small, fully articulate dolls that people put on their shoulders and dress up and meet other people that do it and have the dolls meet each other. Lord Confession says, confession, I have never really had per se a single friend. I get along with really any person, so I make a lot of acquaintances. So most of the time I have been alone. I enjoy being alone, but there. I think Lord Convector was saying something about being asexual and that he didn't understand sex in the past streams. Corona says, it was the weirdest trend that I've seen in recent years. I apologize, guys. I apologize in a big way. Full John Jumbo. Hilarious. Now, why would the map seem to say that people... Oh, he is behind me. And he's got Stormtrooper aim, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you have aim like a Stormtrooper, why should I care? Why should I give a damn while you've got aim like a Stormtrooper? Where the fuck am I really getting shot from, brah? Oh god, the reinforcement is coming in a big way from outside. We're just rolling down the street. Smoking endo, sipping on gin and juice. laid back. I got my mind on my cover on my mind, rolling down the street, taking cover, saving looking vectors ass, level 12. I got my mind on my rolling, I'm gonna dodge, rolling my. This is dumb, sorry. I apologize. Welcome to the 57th Confession Podcast or something. Tonight we're talking about dream waifus. Come on, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Be as shallow as you want to be. Nobody's going to see this. If you had one trait that you wanted your dream person to have, your significant other to have, what would it be? What would be the one weird and shallow thing that you just, it doesn't matter, nobody cares. It's just something silly that you would like for them to have, for them to do, for them to be all about, for them to be a little obsessed with, to be into, to accept, you know what I mean? Would you want them to call you something specific? Would you want them to... How do I say this? Guys, if you look carefully at the ground, the tracks in the snow of the cars are moving. Do you see what I'm talking about? These are supposed to be like treads that tires make on the ground. And if you look closely at them, they seem to be drifting over each other in a very haunting and unrealistic fashion. It seems like some of these are hovering. If only I could get a decent angle of them. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not fucking crazy. That being said, Kyle's gonna take a quick little dive into this stream chat once again. Creepy Boner says, my daddy and I get hella down and dirty, but our relationship is so much deeper and more dysfunctional than that. We were both molested as kids, and it's deeply cathartic for us to have this kind of relationship. Is that fucked up? I mean, not really if you guys are all about each other. Natasha T said men be desperate sometimes. Women be desperate as hell too, man. Some women are just fucking gross. So, I mean, it's honestly like, what's worse, you know what I mean? Being desperate or just weird and gross. Frisk says, I think bullet went up your ass. What? Well, while I was like jiggling around, and that's why I was being crazy. Chicken Man says, confession, I'm a kissless virgin in a pretty good college. I also have the emotional hormonal tendencies of a 14-year-old. I don't party drink, but I really want a GF. I apologize. Sleepyhead says, I also remember when I was 12, not only did I have a crush on Silver the Hedgehog, but also Vector the Crocodile. These are all Sonic the Hedgehog characters in the stream tonight. I put Furry in there as a joke, and I knew that people would come in here and have some serious shit to admit to me. And for that, I appreciate you guys. Logan says, I feel like the way most people view sex nowadays is pretty sad. It's not about love or intimacy anymore. It's no longer special or sacred anymore. It's no longer something that's shared between two people who love each other. Now it's just some people hooking up for no reason. Sex is literally the closet physical connection that two people can, the closest physical connection that two people can have. And I feel like it's a waste to just share such a special connection like that between people who don't care about each other. That being said, you gotta understand, everybody's different, you know what I mean? Everybody is very different in ridiculous and silly ways. So sex to you, unfortunately, may be something that you just definitely hold dear, and you would reserve for only people that you want to share something with on a level that you can't share with other people. To be completely honest, am I getting shot? No, they're just shooting people. But at the same time, you got to remember, some people, you know, whether or not they have issues in their childhood that like mess them up or not, they just view sex as an act. It's just a thing that they do. You guys know fucking JJ in the stream. She kind of does sexual things for money, you know? And she knows that some people are just willing to pay that, so she does those things, and it's not like something that is intimate or, you know, profound or close to her. It's just a thing that she does with people who are willing to pay for it. Like she said in the first stream, she's paid to take a dump in people's mouths. Some people get down on that. That's like sexually thrilling for some people. And in the same way that sex is something that you and I may think is something that you should only share between a person that you are intimate with, sex for other people is in no way that. You know what I mean? It's just sex. It's just an act. Some people differentiate sex with the people that they really are close to, and people that they don't care about as, you know, two different things. Some people consider themselves capable of having sex with a person and have it just be an act, whereas like they can make love with another person and have it be something more intense. That's just the way things go. In the same way that you and I have different sexual interests as far as getting down with like, say, like a fetish or something. I'm not attracted to feet in a big way, you know. I don't like fucking people up the butt. I don't consider, you know, fucking animals sexy or something. Where the hell are you guys going? He had a shotgun too, Jesus Christ. But other people do. You know, I don't think scat, I don't think people being injured, you know, is sexy. I don't want to, you know, beat people up and then cripple them and fuck them or something like that. I don't think someone being overpowered and crying is sexy. I mean, I do find crying sexy sometimes, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's all I'm saying. We're all very different. So, unfortunately, yeah, it's kind of become a little socially acceptable to have fucking sex just be a thing now, but I don't like to think that everybody still views it as something that's not sacred. It's definitely one of the closer physical things that you can share with another person. You are, you know, two people literally becoming one. And don't let the people who don't give a fuck spoil it for you, because look at this asshole just flanking the shit out of me. Now, he's level 16 and I'm level 19. Why is it taking this damn long to pop a brain out of its skull? You see what I'm talking about? Oh boy, I love you guys. Welcome to the 57th Confession Podcast. Hope you've had a great day. If you just want to kick it, feel free to kick it. If you want to go ahead and confess something specific, let me know. Nobody's gonna judge you. If you want advice, you can get that advice too. Tonight we've kind of centered around the topic of dream waifus, dream guy, dream girl, you know, dream animal, if that's how you fucking get down. That's what we're talking about just now. That being fucking said, again, I hope that today has been good for you, and if it's not, then I hope that tonight's relatively entertaining and that tomorrow will be better by contrast. It's like a broken record, becoming like a broken record. Oh man, somebody used like a scissor emoji in the stream chat. Kate G has arrived. Hello, Kate G. My waifu is Corey Baxter from Corey in the House. Flying right out of the gate with the memes. That's Kate G. Raccoon Like says, parting confession. I as well, I am a kissless virgin. At this point, I've kind of accepted the fact that I won't have any intimate relations for at least another 5 years or so. That's completely your choice, Raccoon. That is completely your choice, you know what I mean? Dust the Wolf says, I like cheese. Brilliant. EB Agent J says, waiting to find out Cyael's had his in-game mic on all this time, and that's why his team is running from him. Hilarious. Love Bunny says, my girl has double D's, a jiggly ass, and likes to be the dominant one. Well, I'm glad that's how you get down, April. Devin Heedley says, confession, I learned the hard way that poorly timed Holocaust jokes in no way cheer up friends. And then KG just said, circumcised. Okay, brilliant, guys. Looks like I caught up with the stream. Dream Chaser asks, did you hear about fuzzies, where people dressed up as animals like rabbit costumes or bear costumes and fuck each other in them and have huge orgies? They're called furries, dude. Did I hear about fuzzies? How old are you, Dream Chaser? Logan Schilling says, I mean, people have the freedom to make their own choices and their own sexuality, but personally, I don't even think I could enjoy having sex with someone who I didn't care about or didn't care about me. I get you, Logan. It's, you know, it's not an outrageous or outlandish stance as far as sexuality is concerned, but I can get where other people are coming from, where they just view sex as an act, especially if they've been mistreated in the past, or, you know, just don't have, I guess, like, you know, an outlook that matches most people in that regard. Oh boy. Corona says, no, not to sound like a faggot, but I can't think of anything I'd want my dream girl to have that my fiance doesn't, except maybe bigger titties and maybe better self-confidence. Dude, Corona, like, let's hope that your fiance doesn't watch my videos and isn't listening to this or doesn't get around to this. You want a girl that has oh my god, what kind of fucking orgy of niggas is this? Where are you guys going to? What is this? Were they all running out to like line up somewhere? Fuck you. Oh my god, that was stupid as hell and I'm so mad. Well, I'm down for good here. Nobody's gonna save my ass. I just wanted to see where they were all going. It was like the ultimate monkey tactic. They were just like, look, we gotta go. And I was like, word? Go where? Thank you. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and hit them with this. Oh, cool, I'm already going down. Ugh, I used the thing, but it didn't go off. Typical. Fucking typical. Okay. My god, I apologize, stream. I got away from myself. More hostiles are coming. Like, I just want to look at my stream, okay?
Improvised explosive
I need to write a letter to the developers. Listen, developers, I was playing your action game where I put a gun in my hand and it's some sort of third-person shooter or something. That's all well and skip-scop dandy, but I was in the middle of my stream, alright, bruh? And I was trying to read my comments and I couldn't do that because there were too many dudes pouring out into the middle of the street. Why don't you make a fucking game where dudes don't do what I don't want them to do until it's time for them to do it? Fuck you, Ubisoft. Suck my balls. Sincerely, Cyael. Also, if you could give me a free season pass, that'd be great. Going back to the stream, because I'm done with my own jokes. Karuna, what I was trying to say, sorry I didn't get to the end of my point. You want the girls to have less than adequate self-esteem. I know it sounds ridiculous. I know it sounds rude, dude, but it's the truth. The bottom line is, if these girls are too confident, you know what I mean? Oh, shit! If these girls are too confident, they can be one of two things, if not both. They can be annoying as fuck. You don't want girls to be annoying. Holy shit. You don't want them to be annoying because they're up their own butt and they think that they're God's gift to the fucking earth. And another thing is you don't want them confident enough to be aware of their hold over other men. Most girls, for some reason, don't understand that as women, they have so much power and that they can just call shots regardless of how, like, you know, chunky or homely or gross that they are and they look, you know what I mean? They walk around self-conscious and lacking that confidence because they consider themselves the way that they see themselves when they look in the mirror when they wake up in the morning. They don't think to themselves that a lot of the men gracing God's green earth and the people that they run into on a daily basis are the types of niggas that will fuck anything with long hair and titties. They will fuck anything with a vagina, or you know what I mean? And they would do just about anything for a vagina because much like some of the people in the stream that are unfortunately very defeated in their outlook, they feel like they're never going to find a significant other. So they'll do just about anything. It's girls that have that type of confidence that get away with just about everything you can imagine. And if you were in a relationship with that girl, Karuna, you would be in a bad spot because that girl is too aware of the power that she has. You want a chick that literally thinks to herself, fuck, I could lose some pounds, I could look a little better, you know what I mean? Because then you can be there for her, you can bring her back up, you can be realistic and have some back and forth as far as the relationship is concerned. There's nothing wrong with being into who you are and being confident, but like with many women, unfortunately, you will find 9 out of 10 women, there is no in between. It's either they're extremely self-conscious and aren't into who they are, or they're overly conscious of what they're like and how confident they should be, and they just, you know, they use it to their advantage. It's bad. So hopefully I get where you're coming from and it didn't just sound like me rambling. And, you know, welcome to everybody else to the Confession Podcast. Future Sheriff, oh my god, hope you guys had a great monkey. Logan Schilling says wait, is Logan Schilling saying anything? I don't think he is. Canther is in the stream chat. Sorry. Canther says, I'm a furry and I'm gonna go fuck your dog. Thoughts, stream? Oh my god, Natasha is saying interesting sexist stream. Natasha, suck my balls. This isn't sexism. And you know why it's not sexism? Because if you've spoken to another woman in your fucking life, she definitely falls into one of these categories. The categories of women typically, I'm very serious. Obviously, I'm not making a blanket statement. I'm not generalizing. I'm not saying that these are the only two types of women walking the earth. I'm saying most women fall into one of these two categories. They are unrealistically self-conscious. They wake up in the morning and they're insecure. They look in the mirror and they feel that everything is wrong. And to the point where like men can compliment them and, you know, they don't believe it and they'll shoot them down. And they don't want to hear it, you know what I mean? It's like what pretty girls on Facebook do when they're fishing for comments, when they're trying to fool people, you know what I mean? They'll post a picture of them trying really hard with makeup and posing and go, I'm so fucking ugly, just to get people to go, you're not ugly, babe, but they just want attention, do you know what I mean? But those girls exist. There are girls who are genuinely ugly, who would never post a picture of themselves, regardless of what they think that they look like, because they don't believe that they're photogenic, they don't believe they have anything that's worth showing off, and they fall into this insecure, self-conscious fucking category, and that's the problem, you know what I mean? That's the one category. The other category is the chick, you know, perhaps with big titties, perhaps with a waist that she works on. Perhaps she's the man killer that understands that just about any man that walks across her, if she were to stop them and go, hey, you want to fuck around? They would never deny her. And that's the problem, is that, you know, there isn't really an in-between. It's girls who are really aware and the girls who have no idea. And most, I'd say, hilariously, 10 out of 10 guys would take the girl that has no idea. Because you want the girl to not be aware of how fucking smoking she is. If she were, what would she be doing with you? And not just what would she be doing with you, what's the chance that she's not going to exercise her power of manipulation over other people? God damn it. It's like a billion dudes out here as usual. Like a billion dudes out here. Let me just throw a grenade over there, see what happens.
Tracking signal. Analysis complete. Uploading coordinates.
I apologize, stream. There's so many dudes all the time. So many fucking dudes. What if when we clear the dudes, there's gonna be more dudes? It's not what I'm looking for exactly. Jesus. You're just walking around that car, aren't you, homie? Is anything coming out of this? Damn. Let me just throw a nade right about there. See how you deal with that nade. Let's see it. It wasn't a real nade. He's just disoriented. Great. He's still dead. Are we done? Objective complete. Talk to the JTF officer. I don't know about all that. So going back to the stream chat, sorry. A man-eater, that's what we call it. Sorry, I was calling it like a man-killer. We call them lady killers when it's the man. Confession from Bonzaic says, a while back I had a chance to meet a very close family who had a Lou Gehrig, oh shit, at a very late stage where they couldn't do anything. I said, so I know, kinda blame myself for not going. Well, it's too late to do anything about it, and I apologize. You can't really blame yourself for certain things that are in the past because there's nothing you can do about it. So don't let it burden you. Just move towards the future. Define yourself by how you are and what you do from here on out, as opposed to what you have done, because unfortunately, as rude as it sounds, there's nothing you can go back and fucking do about it. Dream Chaser says, Natasha, it's okay. Daddy's here. I'll make you feel better. You guys are making it seem like she's the insecure one here when that's not what I was assuming. Tiffy Cakes, oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with the Division? It won't let me play. Well, I expected you on at 9:30 my time, Tiffy Cakes, yet you're not here. And guess how long the stream's been going? An hour and 30 fucking minutes. With that said, let me catch up with these confessions, because I got something very specific to say to everybody in the stream. Confession from Silverfish. I had an amputee cyborg fetish woman in the 5th grade, where any woman with either detachable mechanical limbs or straight up limb would be a huge turn on. Okay. Cyborg woman, you know, some people have lost their arms and have to use, like, you know, a fucking thing to hold, or they have to use like a fake leg, and you're calling them cyborg people. I love it. Sleepyhead says, I've once been called daddy, but not in a kinky way, like a give them water and danced badly and told some bad puns. No, I was called daddy in the kinky way. That's the way that you gotta do it. Cyael, would you say you take on many dudes at once? Well done. Well done. EB Agent J says, I have no self-esteem, so anyone says something remotely nice to me and I do anything they want. Oh boy. E-Bag says, I know the feeling. I can't believe you, Natasha. You're admitting that you're part of this fucking category that I'm naming, and you're giving me shit saying, Kyle, this stream is sexist as fuck. And then Natasha is leaving. Oh boy. Rail Fanning says, Cyael, a kid at my school called the janitor daddy. I think she fucked him before. And after school, the dude was like 80. Oh my god. Wow. Well, you don't know that for sure. None of us do. We can't come away with conclusions about this janitor that I've never seen. Is Lord Convector really shooting, trying to make art on the wall? Like, y'all must be bored as fuck. And I almost apologize. But what do you guys expect when I'm playing this whole ass game? Let me get a crotch shot at this dude. Let me get a crotch shot. Come on. Ooh. Look at the polygons going through other polygons on the crotch shot on this douche. Welcome to the crotch shot stream tonight. Tiffy Cake says, I know, right? Love Bunny says, I know what he's talking about. Well, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. But we've been doing this for about an hour and a half. And if you guys are new to the Confession podcast, the one thing you need to know is that I try to do this every night. And I can't do this every night if I end up streaming for like a billion fucking years. And to be honest, people who try to watch this after the fact, because yeah, there are a handful of people that want to watch this after the fact, they can't fucking do that if I'm making it go on forever, you know what I mean? They'd have too much to catch up with. And again, this isn't even something that's like amazing or legit. It's just something that is something for you to have something to do, something to distract you, maybe laugh at somebody getting roasted. And if you felt like I roasted you in the stream tonight, hey, I was just teasing. I need to make the stream entertaining for some people that are watching. It's not like me playing around in game was entertaining. It's just me getting dead because I'm not paying as 100% attention to this shit. So hopefully, you know, you understand and know where I'm coming from. Whatever I say out of love. I'm not trying to attack anybody personally. That being said, suck my balls, all you asshats, and I'll see you all tomorrow. If you feel like sending me anything via Kick or Snapchat or email that you would like to see on the channel, I will definitely review it, even if I don't do it. So if you have something in mind that's a creepypasta that's particularly new, specifically, I would love to get a little bit of it. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? So yeah, definitely if you got the creepypastas. But to be honest, I'm gauging how interested people are in creepypastas in general. So I'm probably going to try and double the amount of work that I'm doing with the Reddit collection. Because that seemed to be something that everybody can get down on in a big way. Especially since it's kind of like the most historical shit that's gone down on Reddit. So you guys have a great night. You guys know where to find me. I'm the only Cyael you know. And have a yummy night. I'll always be with you. Forever and always. And I'm gonna fucking get something to eat. I am like starving.